Hey everyone, it's Liam Kettleson here, and we are reacting to another episode for Angel, as we've had a couple of Buffy episodes. Now it's time to get back in the swing of things with Angel as we approach episode 5 of season 2. Yeah, this season has been pretty good so far. We've had some really amazing episodes, including one of my favourite episodes of all time for the series thus far, with episode 2, and the last episode was very emotional, focusing on a telekinetic powered girl who has suffered abuse, and Wolfram and Hart wanted to exploit her, as well as the last episode having a bit of focus on Lila and getting a bit of an insight to her character. We had that with Lindsay towards the end of season 1, and it was great to have a bit of that focus directed to Lila's character. But yeah, we've also for the last couple of episodes been focusing on Darla infiltrating Angel's dreams with the help of this drug that helps her control where things go in terms of Angel's dreams. So yeah, I'm sure that is going to be continuing in this episode. Creepy. Great. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of season 2 for Angel. Let's go. Angel likes the coffee.
On the table right there in front of you.
Table seems far.
Ah, you must be all worn out from sleeping for the last 3 days.
What a mood.
It's like living with the world's oldest teenager. You can hit me in the head and wham, it happens.
What if we test that theory with one of my big old books? Children, stop
I just love them two bickering.
Turn up. Something always does.
They are literally like children. Oh, here we go, vision time. Asking you shall receive, Wesley.
At least they're killing each other and not... us.
They're the audience! They brought oh god. Go gun!
Angel, it's over! It's done!
He lost control. Is this a side effect of Darla or something?
That's the thing of the...
Or is that like her, like, literally there? Oh god. See, I'm not sure anymore.
Better than that. She has the sight.
Vision.
True!
She sees the future.
True!
She is pure innocence. Yet she sees what's coming. She knows what I'm gonna do to her. I really have to...
She gets abducted by aliens on a regular basis.
Aliens.
From outer space.
It's more common than people realize. 1 minute she's there,
Wait.
and the next...
Is this guy bullshitting? Because I can't imagine aliens and
What would you
Buffy.
like us to do, Mr. Jenkins?
I trust Claire.
A problem. He's our target audience. But if you want to be rude, I guess it's your shop.
What the hell?
What do you... Personal bubble. Personal bubble!
Oh my
I need to speak
god.
with you man to man. Cordelia, you may not want to be here for this. Was it something I did?
He was feeling my hair.
What?
I know that. I also know it was her.
Vampires don't come back from the dead.
I did, and I saw her. I'm not
I was gonna say
crazy.
Angel did.
Where?
Right between the clowns and the big talking hot dog. Walking on the promenade.
Doesn't help your
You said
case,
yourself you've
Angel.
been having dreams lately. Maybe it's guilt over killing your sire.
Right.
But
Guilt.
why now?
Who loves guilt?
Everyone betrays you. That's not what eats at you in the long winter's night.
Yeah, what does?
Not everyone.
Missed
Jumping
opportunities.
the gun there.
You got a soul and it sickened me. All that power wasted on a whiny, mopey do-gooder.
Outside right now getting our car. I don't know anybody named Darla.
I know it's you. And I know you're not going out in that sun anytime
Oh, bitch. She's playing him, isn't she? Oh boy.
Angel!
Wait.
Are you okay?
What's going on? Unless this is one of the, Wolfram and Hart lawyers.
Money? I'm gonna need a few bucks for the cover charge.
Cover chop. You're going to.
Do whatever it takes.
Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody wank to fun tonight. Everybody
Yes!
wank chung
Yes!
tonight. Everybody have fun tonight.
They know what we
Everybody
want!
have fun tonight.
Free advice, but you won't help me.
Hey, I set people on their paths, okay? And this is way off your path, sweetie. Go home.
Tell me where Darla is.
Very
I know
cautious
you're not gonna start
individual.
anything in here. You're a good
But
boy.
this is desperate.
Have a drink before you go. It's on me.
Well, he can be bad, but we don't want to get into the specifics of that. But this is desperate times for
Angel
Angel.
Investigations, we...
What are you looking at?
He's a fan.
You really stood up to him. The next time I talk to him, I won't weenie out like you, Wesley.
Don't start with me. And if I sound like that, shoot me.
Can,
It's not for you. It's a tranquilizer.
You mean if he
Can we
really
lock
does
these
go
two in
for
a
something
room?
like he's done before?
Work is work. Last year I did this puppet theater of the absurd, and believe me, it was
oh!
If you don't shut up, I'm going to kill you.
okay.
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 Poor Steven.
Lindsay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Snake in the woodshed. Snake in the woodshed. Snake in the woodshed.
So do we kill her during or after?
Neither.
Big
Turn her
plans.
into one of us. Killing is so merciful in the end, isn't it? The pain is ended.
But to make her one of us.
Yeah, yeah. And she's in a lot of distress
Eternal
with her
torment.
visions. Jesus Christ, I'm jealous.
Someone help me! Someone help me! Please, don't hurt me! What did you do? Why did you? He was my husband!
We should have our own series.
Don't hurt me! What did you do?
You can't be serious! Get out!
Just broke in. And this is gonna sound crazy, but there's something wrong with his face. And he was biting.
It is not crazy.
She is just
Pay
feeding them
for what he did.
all the dirt. And Kate is the perfect one to harness that and turn it into anger because
Security at the Franklin Hotel
her and
says
Angel
the
are obviously
kids
best
are
friends.
Mrs. Kramer there today. I want you to make sure that
Oh!
this coroner treads lightly in there. I want the same.
The type of person.
In fact, he's not a person at all, is he? You guys
Yeah,
want to help
she
yourselves
knows.
out here, or go down with the boss?
Yeah,
So be it.
I stand with this crew.
New player.
He's a friend.
And what's your?
Wait, is he? I thought he was bringing her out by.
There's my boy.
He's still a vampire.
Gun, not helping.
So how you get in the house? She invited him in?
Of course, she didn't.
The only way Angel could have gotten into that house uninvited would be if the real owners were dead. What he was
Exactly.
saying all along,
Shit.
she isn't Dieta Kramer.
Grasping at straws.
Oh, wait.
Kate,
To get her type
for
of
God's
Darla.
sake,
Taken
get it
over
through your
100
thick
years ago.
skull.
What the bitch is. You have a soul now. Pretty soon, those memories are gonna start eating away at you. No matter how
You
hard
might
you
have
try,
some
you won't be
level
able
of
to escape
guilt.
the truth of what you were. Believe me, I know. Top off my head. But you never made me happy.
Oh, did Darla just get staked?
That cheerleader did. We were together 150 years. We shared everything. You're saying never.
Quality over
You couldn't
quantity.
understand.
Yo, not even me. You don't learn that kind of darkness. It's innate. It was in you before we ever met. And you said you can smell me. Well, I can smell you too. And my boy is still in there and he wants out.
Someone's got to unlock the cage and Angel's not willing. Tough cookies, Darla.
Leave some off. Like that man tonight, or like the real owners of that house if what you say is true. And those are the ones that I chalk up to your boss.
You can't blame Angel for...
Well, she can,
He's
because
trying to do what's
her
right.
mind's hell-bent on blaming
That's right,
Angel
he's
for
good, I
anything,
keep forgetting.
despite
I'm sorry, and
logic
why did he
persisting
kidnap that woman
through.
again?
No, you stop. See, no matter how good a boy you are, God doesn't want you.
Holy bloody hell.
But I still do. No goodbye kiss?
I mean, you're human, but still. Damn, that was a really impressive, two scenes.
There are a lot of forces arrayed against you. There's going to be trouble.
There's gonna be a lot of trouble. And I say bring it on.
Admire a guy for being, determined. I mean, this is the thing, Darla might have her, what she might think she's in control no matter what Angel had to say, but Angel is very determined about the fact that this is going to eat away at Darla, and it might do. There might be some... my belly rumbled. There might be some conscious, some moment of crisis within her conscience, now that she's got a soul. Which will be very, very interesting to pick up upon, because we've obviously seen Darla reject Angel because he had a soul. His sire, should I say. And now those same ramifications might be striking Darla, so I gotta say, that scene though in the pillar room, was really mesmerizing. Loved it. Perfect stuff. But yeah, that was very enjoyable. Probably my second favorite episode this season. Of course, with episode 2 of season 2, that takes some beating, but this was phenomenal. We got to see Drusilla back in the form of flashbacks, which I do hope does translate to her returning in present-day scenario like Darla. Because that would be amazing. I've missed Drew so much. And it got very, very tense. We've had the first... I wouldn't say the first physical encounters between Darla and Angel, because Darla was obviously there whilst he was sleeping, but where they've actually greeted each other's company. So, yeah, and it was just a very tense episode. Yeah, that was really good. My second favourite episode, like I said, of this season so far. It was just really good, especially the confrontation between Darla and Angel. It was a very impactful encounter with things kind of... it seemed like it was setting the stage in terms of directions for the character. With Darla, there is that risk posed on her that she's going to start feeling. She's going to start regretting what she did in the past. And we know how it's kind of tore Angel apart. We saw flashbacks when he first got his soul. He was breaking down because of what he did as Angelus. So I have a feeling we might start seeing that that kind of similar impact on Darla soon enough, if Angel is indeed right about what Darla is going to be feeling. She might handle it a different way, but it does seem like they're setting the stage up, especially with the idea that maybe we could go, maybe we could have some kind of, redemption, not on a scale like Angel, maybe it'll go, bust for Darla's own story in terms of, she's reaching so far in terms of her own redemptive path, and then she gets killed, or she turns bad, but I can see them doing that, especially with what Angel has said. And it's not like this would entirely be a bust for Wolfram and Hart, especially with them wanting information regarding Angel, and for it's not like it will all go for naught, because I think they've said themselves that they do want that intel. So as long as she still has the edge against Angel, that will be their advantage. So even if she does turn, the information that is extracted from Darla could still be costly. So yeah, and we know Wolfram and Hart are very, very prepared. It's that Darla, Angel, like the person who sired Angel, she is the best. She's the key in their war against Angel at this moment. So this is a big opportunity for Wolfram and Hart at the minute. So I'm sure they are prepared for the potential that Darla could turn to the light side. But for now, as long as Darla is with them, they can get as much information as possible, and they can get their hands dirty, even if Darla does turn good. So yeah, but I'm also hoping that Darla doesn't turn as well, but it would be very interesting. But at the same time, I'm also hoping that she doesn't turn as well, because she is a fantastic villain. I'm loving the fact that she's already getting more fleshed out than she did on Buffy, and I'm really excited to see where, like, her growth through this show. But she's already having a lot more impact on me than she did in Buffy. She was very interesting to a degree on Buffy. But of course, she got offed after a few episodes. And, you know, she could be offed next episode. But the way they are handling Darla and her relationship with Angel, and we're exploring that in the flashbacks, it's just been really great so far. So I'm really loving the way that they are dealing with Darla, and having her have this more impactful role on me personally than her role on Buffy. So yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed her in this episode, especially with how she upped the ante in the manipulation, especially with her revealing her plan, with her hoping to spark that one true happiness. And then we're back to Angelus. Of course, that was she wants to revive those days, those happy days that she spent with Angelus, and by manipulating his dreams and pulling Angel towards her, it gets her one step closer to reawakening Angelus. And I think there was a very poignant line, which was a really brilliant line, by the way, that kind of spoke volumes. Well, not just spoke volumes about her need for Angelus to return, but also it kind of damages the confidence of Angel, I feel, where she said, no matter how much of a good boy you are, God won't want you, but I do. And yeah, like I said, that not just speaks volumes about her lust for Angelus to return, but it also knocks his confidence, because we know that Angel is on this path for to fulfill the prophecy to become human. So he has this opportunity to live again, and he has been so fixated on that to the point where you kind of saw that in episode 1 of season 2, and you know, you have someone who's so impactful in your life, like Darla, say, you know, you can be good all you want, you can follow the prophecy basically, but it's all going to be for naught. It's not going to be naught for me. So it's kind of like a kick in their head, isn't it? In a sense, because you're basically being told this. You are keeping your mind tasked on doing good, and you have someone close to you like Darla saying, it's all for naught, honey, but it's not all for naught for me, okay? So, you know, you can pick your poison, but I'm here, the door's open. She's literally opening the door for him to join her side. So, yeah, it was just a very tense scene as well, because like I said, it was really good with them setting things up in terms of Darla and her potentially feeling some ramifications regarding what she did now that she has a soul. And of course, from Darla's end, she is telling Angel about, I want you to be who you used to be, the person who I admired, and there is that change as well. And as well as that, like, she had a kick in the head as well, like when Angel said, "I've never loved you," when they were making comparisons to Buffy as well. Like, I've never felt as happy as I did with Buffy to you. And that was really brutal. So whilst it wasn't like a physical encounter, there was some very, very aggressive verbal retorts in this episode. So yeah, it was really, really tense. But I really loved the execution of that scene because it was essentially their first encounter where they actually got to converse with one another. Of course, it isn't their first encounter physically, because we know that she has appeared at the hotel and has been stalking Angel. But to see them confront each other, it was a really great moment, and I think the execution was really solid stuff. So yeah. But yeah, she was really good manipulating. Not just that though, but when she killed Steven and made it look like Angel attacked, and she had Kate involved. That was really... And not just that, though, but when Angel saw her at the hotel place, I think it was, and then she was acting, "I don't know you," like, it was just really, really nuts. And to see her just be so manipulative is just absolutely... It's intense. It's really, really scary to see how great of a villain that Darla is. So, yeah, like I said, they're doing a very good job at making her a very impactful character, and more so than her like impact on Buffy. They've really brought Darla to life, not just in the show term, but also in my term, in me appreciating Darla more. So, Darla's just absolutely fascinating. We had Kate, like I said, with Darla calling the cops and Kate getting involved, and she did bring up a very interesting point about how innocents do get caught up in the crossfire. That Steven dude, he got caught up, as we know. And there's also another example that is close to Kate, and that is, of course, her dad. Angel couldn't do anything, and because Angel did get involved, there we go. And she has such huge resentment. Not just that, but because she's integrated herself into the supernatural world. It's funny though, because it's like an addiction. She kind of hates the fact that she got herself involved, because it's like her life has just come crashing down ever since she knew that Angel was a vampire. Yet she is hell-bent on keeping tabs on the supernatural world, but she's wanting to look after the innocents. But she did make a very interesting point regarding how innocents do get caught up in the crossfire. But I do still know, I still do know that she is basing a lot of that anger from her own grudge against Angel. She is not doing this out of nobility's sake. She is not saying this because her heart is screaming nobility. She is speaking from the anger she has against Angel and the incentive to put him away. That's based on on the impact Angel has had on her life, not because her heart is pure and she is full of nobility. So, but I really loved how Gunn kind of was involved and was very detrimental in making sure that Angel was innocent, even if she wasn't having any of it. Like they've even said, Angel can't have attacked unless he was invited in. The owners were dead anyway, so unless he was invited in, he couldn't have made this attack. And then Kate blew it off, and I'm like, so yeah, but it was really good that Gunn was involved in that matter by clearing Angel, by giving a lot of evidence and making people realize, there we go. So great to have that involvement with Gunn. I'm loving Cordy and Wesley's interactions again. Like this episode, they were full of amazing, they had some amazing chemistry again, especially with Wesley mocking Cordelia and them two bickering once again. They are really just a very comedic duo, and it's just so interesting when you look back to their interactions in season 3, and I feel like it's improved. Like their relationship has improved, because you just can't get enough of both of them. They are really amazing. And like I said, I love them to death so much. So, yeah. It was also good exploring the flashbacks again. More manipulative Angelus, should I say. And we saw Drew again, which I'm very, very happy to see Drusilla back again, because we haven't seen her since season 2. I've missed Drew so much. I've mentioned before on Angel, actually, that Drusilla has actually been impactful for me in a D&D experience, because I based my Wizard Carolina from Drusilla. She even has the clairvoyancy thing going for her, but she also has, like, the kind of voice as well. Like, I do that voice, so yeah. I wouldn't say I'm good at improv, but, you know, I do love her character so much, and I do hope I'm hoping that this is another case of Darla, where, you know, she has a bit of a focus in the flashbacks, and that's going to lead to her coming onto Angel, potentially, maybe Buffy, but I'm hoping that this is paving the way for Drusilla to return in the main show. The main plot of the show, rather than just the flashbacks, because she is a very fascinating character, and I'm sure a lot of people loved Drusilla, and she was a fan favorite back in the 90s, coming into the 2000s, should I say. So I can only imagine how, if that's the case, how people were so rejoiceful about the fact that they saw Drusilla back again. But yeah, I love Drusilla. It was great to see her back, but it was very heartbreaking as well, because you saw how Angelus wanted to make her suffer by not killing her, but turning her into a vampire, especially with those gifts. And we know from the Buffy flashbacks how that broke Drusilla as a human, how that broke her so much, and Angelus echoes that, Angelus recognizes that pain, should I say, by saying, well, we'll make her a vampire and let her live in that torment. So, again, another insight, not just into Angelus's character, but also the relationship between Darla and Angelus, and how things were before Angelus got his soul. So, Angelus got his soul and turned into Angel. But, also there was Singing Angel again. Yes, this is like Giles all over again. Like, Giles sings once, and then it has to happen every so often. So, yeah. I don't know. It's like there are these characters you don't imagine that sing, I guess. Like Giles, like Angel. And it's just gold. It's really brilliant. I know I've had a few people say, a lot of people were like, regarding Angel singing, but I'm like, more the merrier. Just feed me it, please. So, yeah, it was great seeing Angel return back to his singing ways for information, but it didn't seem to the host guy, he didn't seem to budge, considering Darla, considering this was a thing that was way out of his league. So yeah, but this was a solid episode. Great encounter between Darla and Angel. Fabulous stuff. Excited to see the next episode for Angel. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!